What's the most useless talent you have? Party tricks, or just dumb shit you can do that other people can't.
I can make a beer come out my nose. So I can.
What?
So have you
What
ever?
do you mean?
I can sometimes. It depends.
So you
on
can
what level I'm at.
reverse snort beer.
So have you ever drank something or eaten and laughed at the same time, and then it comes out your nose?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can do that like on
my God.
on cue, basically. Like
that is fucking useless. That is very useless.
What about you?
Do you want to know? You want? I can do two things. Actually.
Okay, yeah, give me them both. Hit me.
All right. So I can click my eyeballs. I can trap air pockets in the corners of my eye and then make them pop, which makes them click. Yeah, it's cooked. Anyway, the other one is this.
What the fuck did I just hear?
I can make bubble sounds on my lips, bruh.
What the fuck did I just hear? That actual...
How useless. That is so useless.
That
eh?
actually sounds like SpongeBob came to you and asked for the sound effect of like when it transitions into like a new scene and the bubbles fill up the screen. Like,
Yeah, dude.
dumb midget cunt doesn't know where he's going.
Oh, the camera does this no justice.
This is restricted.
Subject here, the cameraman Danny.
That's so noisy, but whatever. Welcome back to the Off Limits podcast. We're doing something different today. We're doing a mukbang. Thanks to Stax Burgers is it Prospect? Yeah. In Prospect, Adelaide. They've also got a store in Mount Gambier. But yeah,
Shout out to Zane, guy who runs down there.
Legend, knows his
Absolute
shit.
legend, yeah.
Knows
This guy
his
knows
shit.
his shit. And for anyone who does want a good fucking burger, Stax Burgers, head down there and check it out for yourself. It's all there and fuck, I'm keen, man.
Yeah, I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten this morning in preparation for this. But yeah, Zane down at Stax Burgers, he started a shop up in Mount Gambier and then opened a shop in Prospect. They're doing all right. We thought they were pretty cool and they were happy enough to sponsor this episode. So cheers, Zane, you're a legend. But seriously, this guy knows his shit. He was telling us all about his burgers and what he does and everything like that. So go down there, get yourself a fucking burger, all right? So I found a bunch of questions online.
Yep.
And by talking to Tommy and Luke, our cameramen,
Yep.
and we come up with some pretty sick questions. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. The first one I'm going to ask is it's quite thought provocative, and before you get too lit on the beers, mate, because it's a serious question. What is it? This one. Wait, where is it? Hang on. Given that you're a music producer, I'm sure everybody fucking knows this by this point. If you had to delete every DJ mix and every original tune you've ever fucking made except for one, what would the one song be that you had to live with the rest of your life?
Fuck.
Big question.
It is, yeah. I've produced, for anyone who doesn't know, I've probably been making music for about, I'd say, 5 years now, 4 or 5 years.
Mhm.
And I've made a lot of fucking songs. A lot of songs. So that is
A lot of good songs too.
It is a hard question for that one. Fuck, I don't know, man. I'll probably have to say one of my latest releases, The Den with Joel Fletcher. I would
And
say,
Mars Wolf, right?
and Mars Wolf, yeah. I would probably say the reason that I would keep that song is just because the way I look at it is if I hear a song, say for example, when I wasn't a producer, if I heard that song, I would be like, fuck, that is a sick song.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so like...
It is a banger. It's a banger.
It's the fact that it's with Joel. Always looked up to Joel, and he's always been a big part of my music since I started, man. So
Okay. I
would have to say, yeah, definitely The Den, because my reason being, if I had heard that song when I wasn't a producer, I'd be like, fuck, that is a banger. So, yeah.
Yep.
That would be my answer.
Fucking oath. I agree. That's probably one of my favourite tunes that you've made. There's another one that's my favourite. I can't think of the name of right now, but I would say The Den's probably my favourite tune that you've made as well. 100%.
That one's got pickles.
Oh, I'm going to go straight in. What burgers did we get, by the way? Just for the audience. Tell the audience.
So this one is the Big Stack.
Mm-hmm. And
that
I got
one-
the Stax
The
burger.
Stax Burger, yeah.
So this is their
This is their special burger.
self-named fucking burger.
That's their special burger.
These
so.
chips are amazing, by the way.
Yeah, they are good, eh?
I'm going to go straight into another question. I thought this one was quite funny. I'm going to go straight from a deep question to a funny one. What inanimate object... Hang on. I misspelled this.
What the fuck?
Okay. What inanimate object would be the most annoying if it played loud as fuck bangers every time you used it?
So, like, what object would be...
What inanimate object, non-living thing, every time you used it, it played loud bangers? What would be the most annoying inanimate object if you every time you used it, it played loud as fuck bangers.
Fuck.
Confusion.
Yeah,
over here.
hey, what the fuck?
I know what mine would be. I'm gonna wait for your answer.
Hey,
first,
wait
so,
for my answer. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. So something that as soon as I turn it on,
It plays or use it.
it's
So
got
like you sit on a chair, it plays loud bangers.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
everything that
what would be the most fucking annoying one?
Fuck, that is a hard one.
It's a
I'm
hard
trying
question,
to, I'm
right?
trying to think on the spot here. What would be the hardest one?
I just
Fuck.
realised we don't have that light on.
Do we flick it on quickly?
Just flick it on.
Give
Doesn't
me
matter.
1
for the
second.
first
Give me
question.
time to fucking think about it as well.
done. Give me time to smash some burg.
Well, we're back now.
I want to try
I'm
one
gonna
of
take
these
a
bad
bite
boys.
out of this burger.
Stop delaying the inevitable. Answer my fucking question, bro.
Yeah. Well, my bed. My fucking bed. Imagine every time you lay in your bed, it starts playing bangers to sleep.
I didn't even think about that. That is a fucking excellent answer.
My bed.
That is a good answer.
Wow, what
I
is
was going to
yours?
say toothbrush. Imagine you get up in the morning, you go to brush your teeth, and just bangers in
I
your
would
mouth.
fucking
like-
love that, man. And, like, I'd be brushing to the rhythm. Nah, that'd be good.
Fucking hell.
Definitely my bed. Going to sleep, trying to sleep, and fucking hearing loud bangers, no good.
That's probably the best answer you could say.
Yeah, because I was trying to think, like, I was going to think of something smart, but I was like, let's be like logical here. Probably the bed would be the worst answer.
All right.
Are we gonna let's
You got a
leave
question?
let's leave the music questions till later.
Okay.
I've got some questions for you.
All right. Let me. I'm going to eat while you ask.
All right. So first off,
This looks great, by the way.
how old are you? For anyone who doesn't know.
26.
Yeah, cool. All right. He's about half a child older than me. So that one there was there just for anyone who doesn't know. My second question is, who's your favourite YouTuber?
Fuck.
I'm going to go through all the questions that aren't music related first, because we'll go over that later.
Yeah, sure. My favourite YouTuber.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's a tough call. I have two favourites at the moment. I would have to say... Oh, fuck, man. That's such a hard question. I would say my favourite right now,
Give me a top three.
top three, right off the bat, Youngbloods, or Youngbloods, YBS, like Brody Moss,
Yep.
Logan Paul, and Nelk Boys.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say no.
Straight up. The favourite YouTubers, like, right now. 3 years ago, it would have been a different answer, because fucking Logan was, like, real cringe back then, and YBS wasn't even fucking around. But yeah, right now, top three, guaranteed. If I had to pick one, I'd probably say YBS, just because it's more in line with what I want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's had a quick come up as well, man. Fucking,
Well,
not,
we
not
say that,
quick.
but he was doing like liquid cinematic or whatever, like his underwater short films about 6 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Like his first video on his YouTube channel was like
Like
6
I said in
years
the
ago.
last podcast, everyone only sees the outcomes. You know what I mean? Like
That's right. But he has gone from absolutely nothing to
something.
like 2
Very
mil.
good.
He just hit 2 mil subs in
Is he on 2 mil now?
Yeah, bro. In
Wow.
like in a year, maybe a year and a half less.
I started watching him at 200k.
Yeah.
So I reckon it would have been about a year and a half ago, I'd say, or about a year ago he was on 200k.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good fucking YouTuber. I really like the content, and the way he does it and puts it together is it's very, very different.
Dude, this burger is so fucking good, cunt. I can't believe you haven't tried this yet.
No.
Wait, that looks like a Big Mac.
It's like
What's it called? The Big Stacks?
Big Stacks.
Yeah, it's definitely a Big Mac
Maybe.
redo, I reckon.
Maybe we can
Seems
go.
like
We can
it.
go bite for bite after this, so we can try each other's burger. What is the most alcohol you've ever consumed in one sitting?
You don't even want to know, brother.
In one sitting, though.
You
So
don't even want to know.
I don't want to know about the whole day. I want to know, like, give me like an hour block. What's the most that you've consumed in 1 hour?
Like
block?
a bottle? Like a 700 mil or 750 mil bottle of spirits? Rum? Spiced rum?
Give me like liters or milliliters of what and when and how long.
Well, it depends. Like, are you talking 1 hour or in one session?
One seating. So yeah, I'll say 1 hour, not one whole session.
Okay. 1 hour a bottle. Like a full fucking bottle of Sailor Jerry. Or Captain Morgan, sorry. Captain
What's the
Morgan and Coke.
percentages on Captain
Oh, it's like 40% or something.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
So you
Pretty
went
fucked.
a full bottle.
Full bottle in an hour, definitely.
How'd
Shit
that-
it in, probably in like 35, 40 minutes, actually.
How'd that end up for you?
Oh, well, that was like... that was the start of a sesh that didn't end for 2 days, and I consumed a hell of a lot more than that after that.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm saying. That's
you
why.
kept going.
That's why I was saying 1 hour or one session. Like, you know what I mean?
Give me one session.
The most I've ever consumed in any sesh, or any sesh from waking up until going to sleep type vibe.
Yeah.
Would be easily a carton of beers and 2 bottles. That was when I was in.
A whole carton.
That was when. Where was I? I was in Sydney or something with Miles, I reckon. Yeah.
That's fucking.
Yeah, bro. Carton of beers and 2 bottles, man.
2 bottles of what? Of Morgan.
Captain Morgan, yeah.
That's fucking hectic.
Oh, I think it was Sailor Jerry. Actually, I was drinking back then. Spice rum's the vibe. Spice rum's the way to go.
I do like spice.
Spice rum and Coke, man. I've been smashing gin and tonic lately though, because it's just a bit better, like sugar levels and shit. Like
Gin and tonic's my go-to
Yeah.
lately, for sure.
What about you? The most ever? By the way, I'm a seasoned vet. I'm 26. This cunt's 21. Like, I doubt you've drunk probably close to that.
Nah. But I would say I don't know in terms of the most I've drank, but I'll tell you the story of the most fucked up I ever got.
I feel like we need serviettes, by the way.
Yeah, well.
Want me to just stick in and go get some?
Yeah, okay.
Please.
So the most fucked up story, the first time I ever drank, I was 15, I think, or 16.
Yeah.
And I actually reckon I was 15, how fucked up. And we had a whole party. Me and my mate got a 1 litre bottle of Absolute between us.
Did you half eat that and put it back?
No, there's 2 there.
No, but did you half eat that and put it back, or was that me?
No, that was me, but like,
Okay.
I was still eating it. So you can take the new one.
The fuck, bro?
I'm
Takes one bite and puts it back.
Why? Because I don't want to devour the whole thing in one fucking go.
Well, yeah. Okay.
I'm eating between. Anyways, so one seed in. Me and my mate, first time we ever drank. Obviously, fucking spirits didn't really taste that bad because it's the first time ever no bad experiences go by. We had 1 litre of vodka between both.
Oh, yeah. Just vodka in
Just
general.
vodka, yeah. We mixed it with orange juice. And in the one seeding, it was approximately 18 minutes to 20 minutes. I had about 600 mils of vodka.
Half a bottle each.
I had about 600 mils. He had to have about 400 mils. Maybe 5, maybe half.
Wow, cunt.
In 18 minutes.
That's fucked.
So, and
you were 15.
I was 15, yeah.
Like, safe to say you didn't drink vodka for a while after that.
Yeah. Oh, so to put it in perspective, I was actually hungover, and I didn't eat anything, and I was bedridden until 10 p.m. the next night. So
I can't. Every time I drink vodka, I get angry, bro.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like, it makes me aggressive. Some people, it's rum.
It
Like
actually makes you aggressive, or are you saying like...
Actually makes me aggressive. Like,
wow.
like, I'm talking like, I can have fun on vodka, no worries. But if I drink too much vodka and get like, you know, when you get,
Like
you
that,
go
sloppy.
from being drunk to sloppy.
Yeah.
Instead of getting sloppy, I get aggressive and start fights with people.
No way.
Yeah, just fucked. Yeah, vodka, bro. When I get that's why no, vodka. That's why I will start with vodka and then switch to rum by the end of the night. Because I know that if I keep drinking vodka and keep getting fucked up, I end up. It might not be fights with like physical fights. I mean, like I'll start shit. Like I become an aggressor. Yeah, it's fucked. Yeah.
Imagine going to town and seeing this
Like
little
a provoking little fucking cheeky cunt, bros. Like fucking biting your ankles, getting in your shit. You know what I mean?
Imagine going to town and seeing that. Can you pass me the water just real quickly as
Yeah.
well?
You're already on the waters, mate. You're 1 beer down. Relax.
All right.
And you reckon you're going to do a fucking beer pub golf challenge?
That-
He's on the waters already, boys.
when I need to turn
dude,
up,
you know
I
what you
will
should do
turn
for
up.
your challenge? You should make a -1 every time you have to drink a glass of water or get on the waters.
That's actually not bad.
That's a good.
That is
That's a
not
good
bad.
rule. It's a good rule.
But I
Anyway.
will lose because I'm a smart drinker. And I always drink my
No,
fours
but
in
that's
between.
it defeats the whole purpose of the challenge. You're cheating then. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so you
but
get
then-
you get a plus point.
Yeah, but that means every time someone has an illegal substance that's trading themselves out, that's also cheating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I fucking say that on the rules, then that means everyone's going to end up with fucking plus 30 strokes, so it's not going to work.
All right. You got
Next
another question? You asked another one. I did 2. I did 2 already.
I did 2 as well.
Oh, did you?
I'll go another one. Yeah, no, I did 3 actually. Yeah, you're
All
right.
right. All right. Okay. Music to the last, right? Okay. Fuck. Okay, here's a non-music question. If you could have the answer and truth to one question and only one question, what question would you ask?
Fuck, you're making me think deep, man.
I know. I told you I come up with some good questions. The thing is, it's an opportunity for you to give a great fucking answer right now.
will Kanye West be president in 10 years?
Because in true Australian fashion, I'm going to bet on that shit.
Yeah. I'm putting a fucking long multi right now, 10 years in advance, and my life savings on it, knowing that I'll be a billionaire in 10 years.
It's actually not a bad answer.
That was just the first thing that came to my head. It's not what I would actually do, though. What I would actually do would be, what are the fucking lotto numbers to the 42 million draw that's in, like, literally probably 1 week's time?
Yeah, right.
I'll be a multimillionaire.
I mean, that's a really good question. I'd have to say the exact same thing, to be honest.
Yeah.
Now that you've said it, now that you've said it, I couldn't. I mean, every other question to ask would just be dumb, really.
But that, I don't know if that would be the exact answer. Anyway, obviously, if I had this question, and I'd properly think about it. But in any relation to what the question is, it would be for financial gain. So
yeah, 100%.
No matter what it is.
Because with financial gain, you can do just about anything.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Fucking oath. I agree. Lotto numbers for next fucking Thursday's Powerball.
Or it would be for a product to be invented in the future, and then I'll invent that product.
Yeah, okay. Or at least invest in it.
So for example, I'd say like, what's the most popular travel service that people will be using in 40 years' time?
Right.
And then if they say fucking flying through teleportation, how do you make that?
It needs to be like an answer that can be given to you right now in current life.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know what I mean? What question would you ask?
Well, then you just changed the question then.
No, I didn't. I said if you could ask one question. Oh yeah, that's true. I changed the question. Anyway, moving on.
So would yours be the lotto as well?
Oh fuck yeah, dude. But I'd wait for like 100 mil lotto. You know what I mean? Even if it took me 3 months, I wouldn't let that question burn a hole in my pocket. I'd wait for like 100 mil jackpot.
Yeah, well, obviously.
And then I'd be like, yeah, lotto numbers, bitch.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That one's done. What's the most useless talent you have? Party tricks, or just dumb shit you can do that other people can't?
I can make, like for example, I can make a beer come out my nose. So I can.
What?
So have you
What
ever?
do you mean?
Have you ever drank?
Like on accident or on purpose?
So I figured it out on accident, and then I can't really do it on demand yet. But I reckon within the next couple of years I'll be able to do it on demand. I can sometimes. It depends.
So you
on
can
what level
reverse snort beer.
So have you ever drank something or eaten and laughed at the same time, and then it comes out your nose?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can do that like on
my God.
on cue basically. Like
That is fucking useless. That is very useless.
What about you?
Do you want to know? You want? I can do two things. Actually.
Okay, yeah, give me them both. Hit me.
All right. So I can click my eyeballs, and I'll try to do it now. Wait, be very quiet. Can you hear it? No,
a little bit, not much.
I'll try amp the audio up in the edit. Maybe you can hear it. Anyway, I can trap air pockets in the corners of my eye and then make them pop, which makes them click. Yeah, it's cooked. Anyway, the other one is this.
What the fuck did I just hear?
I can make bubble sounds on my lips, bruh.
What the fuck did I just hear? That actual...
How useless. It's so useless.
That actually sounds like SpongeBob came to you and asked for the sound effect of like when it transitions into like a new scene and the bubbles fill up the screen. Like,
yeah, dude. That was me.
What the fuck? Yeah, right.
Circa 1994. Nah.
I mean, that's pretty impressive because it actually does sound like bubbles. Like,
Yeah.
spot on.
But it's totally useless, right?
It's pretty fucking funny. All right. On to that.
We're learning shit about each other right now.
Useless talents. Bring me 2 beers here. Because this is a useful talent.
What?
And I want to see who can scull a beer quicker.
Oh, God. I haven't even finished my first one yet, bro.
Yeah, we'll get on to the second,
I'm
brother.
notoriously bad at sculling cold drinks.
Well, we're about to find out how bad you are.
Fuck's sake. Like, really, I'm talking really bad.
You ready?
Give me a glass of water. I can scull that shit real quick.
Ready?
Hang on, wait.
You're going to give us a countdown, Lukey? One cheers before we go. Give us a countdown.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm not even going to bother. I'm not even going to bother.
Right.
Notoriously bad at sculling beers.
That there, in my friendship group, that's a fucking piss weak effort. I would be chopped in 2 seconds.
You didn't even finish it.
Oh,
I can't scull fizzy.
Oh,
I can't scull fizzy shit.
No.
Fizzy or cold, I just can't.
No fizzy drink.
You know how some cunts can just open their fucking shit?
Yeah.
And just go, I can't.
One of my mates
Doesn't
opens
work for me.
a fucking valve and it's just like disappears.
Gone in 3 seconds. Oh, well.
Yeah, that was actually a fucking piss weak effort. I didn't realize it was going to be that bad.
I'm bad at it, dude. I can drink a lot of alcohol in a short period of time, but like, ask me to scull it in 3 seconds, won't happen.
Fair. How long do you reckon that was? Probably like 4 or 5 seconds.
That was more than that, I reckon.
Longer.
Less than 10, more than 5.
I've got a mate who does it in just about 2.
That's fucked. That's so fucked.
Yeah. Disappears in 2. It's pretty crazy, when you think about it. 600 mils, that means he could probably, on estimate, do about a litre in like maybe 4 seconds, 3, 4
I
seconds.
saw this cunt actually on TikTok. He teaches people how to chug. Have you seen those chugging videos? Where they like chug
They do like
a
jugs.
1.25 litre fucking beer or whatever. Yeah, big chugs. And this dude, he like tries to teach people how to do it using like a whiteboard and shit. Still can't do that shit. It's fucked.
The whole sit down like masterclass.
What, like, what kind of tips would he give?
He just explains it like how your esophagus, like, I don't know, he explains it like burping, but in reverse.
So like vacuum.
Like, yeah, I don't know, it's weird. It's cooked. You have to find it. You have to find the video to see what I mean. Anyway, do you have another question while I eat my burger?
That's probably not a fucking...
Can I have a bite of yours, actually?
Yeah.
I want to try it. The big Stax.
This little corner,
You guys are just, can you?
No,
I
feed
can
it to
feed
you, I'll
myself,
feed
bro. Oh my god, what is happening?
Right, so this is...
That's the
The
Stax. That's their
Stax
like
burger.
their self-named.
I actually think I like your Stax Burger better.
It's fucking good, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good, but this is fucking
That's
good. Dude.
nuts.
Yeah. Beef and chicken.
This is good for what it is. Like, if you want your... Like, when I go get a burger,
It's like Big Mac vibes. That's what I get from it.
I want lettuce, I want tomato, I want the break.
Yeah, okay.
It breaks it up, you know what I mean? But that...
You want the veggies.
That
That's
is fucking
gnarly,
good,
right?
man. I've
Good.
never tried that. Like,
It's
something
beef,
like it.
chicken, and I don't know, pickles and some other shit in there.
And it's got like the sauce in it though. It's
Sauce
got
is killer.
the special sauce in
Yeah.
it. That's what really makes it. For me.
Sauce is
That's what
killer.
does it. Fucking oath, that's sick. What are your goals for the next 5 years?
My goals, to have this podcast popping, and to be, I mean, realistically, at the root of it all, without giving myself some random fucking numbers on YouTube or whatever, without going the superficial route, at the root of it, my major goal for the next 5 years is to be in a position where I can do what I want without having to work for other people. I work for myself, purely for myself, creating content for myself, that puts food on the table and pays my bills, and allows me to travel anywhere and do that.
Well, I mean,
That's the real goal.
That's everyone's. I mean, long-term goal.
Oh,
really,
not
so-
everybody's,
Not
bro.
everyone, but
Yeah.
like anyone.
Every
who,
content creator's real goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm at an age now. I'm 26. I turned 27 in February, which is 4 months from now, and I'm at a point where I've worked for other people for a number of years, and that beer's still getting me, bro. I've worked for other people for a number of years. I did an electrical apprenticeship, qualified spark. Like, I've done the hard yards to figure out what the fuck I want in life.
Yeah.
And now I'm at a tipping point where I'm ready to take that on and actually fucking chase it properly.
Yeah.
People might want that or have that as a goal, but don't chase it for a long time because they just don't have the experience to know what the steps are to get there. They don't know what the blueprint is. I know what the blueprint is now, and I know how to chase it. So now I'm at a point where I'm doing that.
I feel like a lot of people just don't back themselves as well.
Yeah, that's a big problem. Yeah,
A lot of people will chase it and then expect it to happen like in a short period of time, but this shit takes like 10 plus years.
Yeah,
man.
bro, absolutely.
If you're gonna work any job and get a master's, for example, my brother just got his master's degree in architecture. 7 years of studying, man. If you want any business to be successful or any business to get to a point where you're actually certified and you're respected, 6 to 7 years, I would say, is a fair minimum. Do you know what I mean? Just like he had to study 7 years to get his master's, so it's the way it is. And a lot of people just don't back themselves, and they want a quick turnaround, and they don't see it, and then they'll just believe that's not going to happen.
Yeah, bro.
So
25 minutes.
You know what it is? Short-term mind frame. Short-term mind frame, and a lack of self-confidence.
That was a fucking good burger.
Oh,
just real
great.
quickly.
Bro, great burger. Great size too. The chicken strips. Whew. I left half a burger there for this man.
Are you leaving it for him?
Yeah,
Oh, done. I was going to take it, but leave it for him.
Nah, well, yeah, we're gonna feed the cameraman. we're not paying him yet, so gotta feed him. But no, yeah, you're right. Cunts don't back themselves enough
No.
to convince themselves that shit is possible. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly right.
Yeah. I used to not back myself. You know what I mean? Till I was about your age, bro, like 21. And then I started backing myself, and now I'm at a point where like, yeah, I'm doing what I'm doing, bro. So.
That's good.
All right. Everything from here that I've got is music questions now. So.
Cool. Yeah, done. I've got... Yeah, it's cool. Let's go music questions. Do you want me to go over the questions that I got asked first?
Well, yeah, okay. I've got some banger
Yeah, okay.
questions.
So these are
at the end.
pretty like standard questions.
Mhm.
So first one, what kind of plugins do you use? Lethal, Nexus, Silent is another big one. Serum, and then just for like effects kind of plugins like Kickstart, Valhalla Room. Just your real basic stuff. In terms of someone asked me my bass lines as well, I use Lethal a lot to layer top layers and then cut out all the lows, and then I'll usually just have a separate sub layer. Most people will have threes. They'll have their mid, their lows, and their highs for basses, but I usually just go to two. I'll go just my subs, have a constant sub running throughout, and then I'll get like go to like Lethal with Serum and get a nice cool top layer. Another one that a lot of people use is Anna 2, but I've never used that one before. Another question I got was, what's the favourite place that you've played at? My favourite place that I played at. So obvious answer would have to be when I played overseas last year.
Okay. That was one of my questions, so I'm going to rule that out.
Yeah, rule that one out. So last year I went with Dematic, played a support support headline show for his headline. I played before him, 12:30 to 1:30, and that was in Kuala Lumpur at Zouk, Kuala Lumpur. One of the biggest Zouk clubs they have. There's multiple chains around Asia. And it was, at the time, it was the 13th best club in the world. I think it's dropped down since with the new DJ Mag.
While you're on it, I'm going to extend that question because mine's not quite the same. What's your favourite memory playing live?
Okay, I'll get to that.
Like what show and why?
Yeah, so I would say that show would have to be my favourite. I don't know. That's a hard one. Like, there's a lot
Favourite venue but not favourite show? Like...
It would be my favourite show, but not for the reason of me playing, and
Okay.
I'll tell you the reason why.
Okay.
I've had so many moments where I've had like a moment where I've been like, wow, this is amazing. This is like a really good moment and a really good memory. But I would say that's my favourite show, my favourite memory, but not for the reason of me playing. It was for the reason of as soon as I finished, Dom got on, and he was playing a sold out show in another country other than Australia. And the show was sold out on a Friday night, particularly for the fact that it was sold out for him. They came to watch him.
Right, yep.
He got on. They said, they introduced him. He had his like 1 minute intro, and then it said, the sounds of Dematic. Dematic got up, and he's like, what the fuck's up, Kuala Lumpur, how are we doing, whatever.
Okay.
And the whole stadium the whole crowd just roared, like 2,000 people, whatever it was.
Right.
Everyone was like, it was on. It was like going to the equivalence of watching like a Will Sparks, sold out Will Sparks show. It was like the equivalence of that.
Okay.
And it was my favourite memory for the fact that he brought me there to show me like this is the kind of one of the benefits you get through putting in all the work, and to like show, are you willing to work for
like a motivation boot.
Yeah.
Like it was almost like dangling the carrot on the stick in front of your face.
Yeah, and it was just cool because it was kind of like insightful to see that it's actually very doable. And like this guy from Adelaide who I'm working with, he's able to do it, which kind of gives you the idea that like obviously you can do it if you put in the work,
Yeah.
put in the hard. He's worked 10 plus years more, and he's worked every day on it and never not backed himself. So
Yep.
he gave me that moment there alone. I'll probably never forget it. And it gave me that insightful vision on how things are.
That gave you probably more motivation than say playing your own biggest show.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
It was like I said, like dangling that carrot in front of your face and going, "This, you could have this, brother. You could have this." Yeah.
So
Fucking no, that's a great answer.
Yeah,
that's a great answer.
I think that would probably be the reason why that show is my favourite show.
Okay.
And he's a smart cunt. I think he knew that as well, so that's why he brought me there.
Cheeky, fucking cheeky dog. All right. Well, that's that one ticked
So,
off.
do you want me to go through the rest of mine?
Finish
before?
those and I'll get into these. Yeah.
So another question I have was, how many places have you performed at? So hundreds. Yeah. Hundreds and hundreds. In a year, I think last year I ended up doing 110 shows last year. So it worked out to be about 2 a week.
Yep.
Roughly.
Yep.
Which is about right. Friday, Saturday.
Friday, Saturday, yeah, makes sense.
But the year before, it's been pretty consistent. I'd say last 3 years would be averaging about 90 to 100 every year.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Yeah, it would be in the hundreds.
Every Friday night, every Saturday night, the occasional Sunday.
Yep.
Yep.
Some weekends, 5 in a weekend. Like,
Yep. Yep.
It leverages out. Some weekends, no gigs.
Yeah, that's right.
But for last year and the majority of the years, it's been every Saturday, most time guarantee.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, cool.
And the last question that I had was, how long have you been DJing for? What got you into it? I've said this story heaps of times. There's heaps of podcasts where I've spoken about this.
Yep.
I'll give you the short story. Basically, my brother was going out with his friends. They were always preen. I was young. I think I was in year 7, year 8, just starting high school. They were all coming over preen, going to hall parties, going to town, going wherever they were going. And I heard EDM music, like minimal bounce for the first time. When my brother left, I stole his USB, took all the music, put it onto my computer, and then started making mixes in Virtual DJ. Got ripped for a very long time. They were the shittest mixes ever, which is fair enough. I mean, I would fucking rip myself if I was them. So,
I mean, Virtual
and
DJ,
that's what
that
brothers,
just says everything
that's
you
what
need to know right
do.
there.
Yeah, it's their job. So yeah, I've been DJing for about, I'd say 5-6 years,
Yep.
and that's how I got into it.
Cool.
And
You got any more questions?
the last question is top 5 favorite DJs, and who
right.
would you like to collaborate with?
Okay.
So top 5 favorite, it's pretty hard. I don't even think I can put a top 5.
What about
favorite.
top 3? Top 5 is a big range, massive range. Top 3 is like, you can kind of put 3 people in there.
Yeah,
Top 3.
It is, but the only issue with me is I listen to basically nearly every genre of music.
I know. So top 3.
So that makes it pretty fucking hard.
Yeah. I mean, YouTube has a lot of genres. I was able to do it. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, well,
Let's
I
make it
could do
happen.
YouTube, I feel.
Yeah.
Like I could.
True.
hit the top
Mu-
5
music,
YouTube.
I feel like it's bigger.
It's a bit bigger, yeah. Like, say, if you were to give me like top 3 YouTube, I would probably say like Logan Paul, David Dobrik, and maybe in between like Nelk Boys and who would the other one be? Maybe like fucking maybe some Australian dudes, maybe. But like I said, yeah, it would definitely be Logan Paul, David Dobrik, top 2.
Music is definitely a lot bigger.
And then
100%.
and then music's a
That's
lot
hard.
bigger. But yeah,
That is
because I
hard.
listen to R&B, I listen to hardstyle, I listen to minimal, I listen to house, I listen to tech house, I listen to techno, I listen to
You just happen to make minimal.
yeah.
Cool.
But like, and again, I make all different genres as well.
Yeah.
I'm only releasing minimal at the moment.
That's one thing actually I wanted to put a quick note on. I'm fucking around this cunt all the time. We've been really good mates for a long time, well, a while now. And I've seen a lot of music this cunt has made that is not minimal, that just never sees a light of day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as impressed as you may be by his minimal tunes, I'm equally impressed by the other genres this bloke makes. Overall talented producer. Overall very talented producer.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't have like a second alias or
That's
something.
what I'm doing at the moment.
Do you know what I mean? Like to release your other stuff, because you make a lot of shit that doesn't fit restricted necessarily. That is great fucking music.
Yeah, so
bro.
I'm making. I'll probably end up making multiple because I make a lot of like down tempo melodic stuff. Like,
That's what I mean.
As well, which is not at all that, but that's because I like R&B. So that comes from an R&B side, and then I make a lot of like housey stuff. I've got a lot of housey stuff that I've made and worked on. But the house stuff is definitely coming out. The down tempo stuff is kind of like a long term thing.
Yeah.
Or I might even just end up selling it off to people. Which is
Well, I think the down tempo stuff might be, as your name grows, it'll be almost like a not ghost producer, but just like producing for rappers or producing for R&B artists or whatever.
Yeah. So everything that I make has a purpose and it will be used at some point. I never make something and waste it. So because they all have potential in different avenues.
Did you have any more questions, like general questions to ask?
I think
before we get into these, I've got 5 questions here that are specifically music related.
No, there was about 10 there, and then about, a couple music ones. Cool. I've got one more actually. That's general. Let me get up. I don't think I wrote this one down. What are your thoughts on the sneaker industry?
Fucking, that's a bit left of center.
Yeah. So this one was.
Well, I mean, I love sneakers, shoes. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. It's one of those things I always look at. Like
this one was for you actually because they said you'll have a good insight. Apparently.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
On the sneaker industry.
Sneaker industry. Yeah, that's what it says. Yeah.
Oh fuck, bro.
I think
I got like 20 pairs of shoes in my fucking cupboard.
I feel like I would know more about sneakers than you.
I don't know. I just don't buy them.
Yeah, okay.
That's the difference.
Yeah, you do your research, but you don't buy them.
I know a lot about sneakers, where they're coming from, why they cost so much, like how much their value might be and shit like that. but I just don't buy and try resell or flip or anything
It
like
flips
that.
it,
Do you know
yeah.
what I mean? Whereas Sam, on the other hand, like my business partner in Next Vision, that cunt like buys shit and flips them like all the time.
Yeah,
dude.
right.
He'll like sometimes he'll buy a pair of sneakers, wear them for a month, and sell them for double he bought them for.
Yeah.
And they're worn, brother. Like unreal. But
That's sick. That's
Yeah.
something that I've always
I don't know if
wanted
that's
to
the
get
answer
into.
whoever asked that question you look for.
I
But
think he would probably be asking more about like what are your thoughts on the industry and the kind of shoes that people release in the price they're releasing them for, like there might be conflict that you might know about in the sneaker industry that I don't seem to know about. In terms of sneakers, I look at what I like. Obviously, influencers wearing them makes a lot of
so left to center.
Yeah, it is.
I guarantee I'm going to come out of this fucking mukbang and go, oh, now I know what that cunt was talking about. And I just can't think of it right now because I'm too mukbanged up right now.
That's fair. For sneaker industry, I usually see a lot of shoes. I like them. I buy them most of the time. Sometimes
you know what I really fuck with actually in the sneaker industry right now, movement that's been around for a long time, but it's becoming more and more popping. What's popping?
What?
Custom sneakers, bro.
Yeah.
They're massive YouTube channels
Yeah.
customizing sneakers at the moment, giving them away to like massive influencers and YouTubers and shit. But it's now getting to a point where you're starting to be interested. I'm starting to get to a point where I'm like, fuck, maybe I'll buy a pair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's getting down to the
pair
lower echelons of the market.
I told you the pair that I'm getting done, yeah?
Yeah.
That dude, obviously, this guy would be loving it. This guy, Marco, you watched him.
Dude.
Yeah.
He's got like 5 mil. Yeah.
Hey,
it might be more.
Probably more, man. And it would have gone up like since this has become more popularized among people. Among people.
This guy the other day, Among Us, the fucking game. This guy's like, have you played Among Us?
Among.
Have you played Among Us?
I literally said Among Us, not Among Us.
Dude, cooked.
Yeah.
Cooked as. He's Mark 5.06
Yeah,
mil.
there you go.
All he does is paint sneakers, bro. He's got 5 mil subs.
I mean, he's pretty fucking good.
I know, but like,
fucking.
What I'm getting at is there's 5 million people around the world watching this dude's shit every weekend. That and they have no interest in customizing shoes.
But the way he does it,
though,
the way he puts the edits together, they're very it's very relaxing to watch.
Yeah, I know.
He puts the edits together very
satisfying,
nicely. It's satisfying. He paints them, and they're very crisp and clean.
Let's fucking move on to these questions that I have.
Yeah,
before we get too fucking left to center with that sneaker question real quick. All right, so here are my 5 questions. I'm going to rattle them off rapid fire because we're getting on. What's the craziest shit a club goer or a punter has said or done while you're playing?
While I'm playing. So either they've put it in a Snapchat and put it to you, or they've said it out loud, or they've done it right in front of you on the D floor while you're playing. The craziest shit. You got a story? You got a story for everybody or no? Trying to think of a story, like a set-off story. Like you get the occasion, not the occasional, the very frequent cooked cunt that's at the front. It's not occasional, it's very frequent, and they're like, I'll give you an example. This isn't crazy. This is just fucking hilarious. I'm DJing. This is actually very recent as well, about a month ago, and I'm DJing, and this guy's like sitting there. I'm full DJing, mixing in between songs, and this guy's sitting there trying to have like a full conversation with me at the glass, like the glass is popping his head over the booth. Oh, no. And he's saying, this guy, Dimitri, whatever, like, just Dimitri. Like, I know a million fucking Dimitris. I've got no idea what you're talking about.
And you're fucking DJing,
and I'm DJing. I'm like mid-set, and he's full trying to have a conversation. Yeah, because his cousin did this, and this, and he sold this to that person, and that's why you know this guy. You're a sick cunt, man. You're a sick cunt, whatever. And I'm DJing. Then he comes back 5 minutes later, and he starts like asking me all these questions, like how long you been DJing for, this, like
interviewing mid-set.
And I'm like, dude, I'm literally fucking like DJing, like anything you want, just message me, and I always respond to everyone, and I always like make sure that I help as many people out as I can. Yeah. But this dude literally having a full fucking conversation with me while I'm DJing. And I'm trying to like have one headphone, like one ear out my headphone, the other like so I can listen to him while I'm mixing in. And yeah, just like
that is pretty funny.
It's pretty funny, but like I've had heaps of stories. I've had like seen a guy in Port Lincoln. Full disgusting. You go out, for example, you go out in town, you see the floor at the end of the night. I don't know if you're there when everyone leaves and they're cleaning up.
Sometimes I have been.
Yeah.
And when the lights go on,
you see the floor, and the floor's black, like disgusting,
Mm-hmm.
like drinks black, like.
And they never fully get the shit off the ground by the time, like the next weekend.
I played in Port Lincoln, and the floor was black. Like when I mean black, I mean the floor was black. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
And the lights were on. Everyone was leaving. This like fucking 20 cooked cunts. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram. Every time I see a cooked cunt, I have to post it because it makes it the funniest thing ever. If you want to see many cooked cunts, follow me on Instagram. But this cunt goes to the floor and does the worm with no top on.
Oh, I think I saw that post.
On the black black floor. And when he gets up, and this girl went and slid on her knees.
Oh, no.
Right? She got
And
up and
their
her
shit's, like,
knees were
black when
all
they get up.
black and
Oh,
wet and like
gross.
just gross.
That is a perfect segue into one of my next questions.
All right, yeah.
What's the worst smelling venue you've ever played in? I've been in a few. I already know my answer. I'm not going to answer, but what's the word? Well, I'll answer. I'll say this: Reds, but back in the day, not now. Now you're alright. You're alright, Red Square. But back in the fucking day, before I was a photographer or videographer, and I was coming as a punter, and I was just one of the many degenerates in your club. Back when you had the light up floor under, you know what I mean? Like
floor
back
used to get black.
back in the day, I'd never smelt a worse venue in my fucking life.
What
brother.
kind of? Yeah, I know exactly what the smell is, though. But what kind of smell? Explain to people who don't know.
Okay, you know
what kind of smell
when
it
you've
is.
worn socks for like 2 days straight without showering, and
No, because I don't do that. But anyway.
and your feet smell kind of like vinegar, but also kind of just like poo. That's Red Square back in the day. Not now. You guys are all right now. But back in the day, that's what it used to smell like.
You know what it would be
Like
as
wet
well?
feet, brother. Wet feet.
It's because around that venue, a lot of it is carpet and still is carpet. And I feel like when you have a venue that's carpet, if you think about it, hundreds of people coming through a venue every week, spilling drinks, vomiting
It
on
gets
the
gross,
floor,
bro. It gets
and
gross.
then people walking in the vomit and mushing it into the carpet. There's only so many times you can fucking sit there and dry clean the carpet to get rid of that
before
smell.
it's fucking done.
Yeah. And
All
they've
right.
been doing it. How long has Red Square been there for? You know what I mean?
That's what as soon as they renoed, the smell disappeared.
Yeah.
If you didn't notice.
Yeah, but
So
yeah. It's because they would have
it
ripped
was
out
the
the
old
carpet.
shit that had been there for 10 years, getting thrashed.
Every weekend.
All right, so I've got 3 serious questions to come now. All right, rapid fire. Who's the most down to earth producer or DJ you've ever met? Can be either expected or unexpected.
Down to earth.
Most down to earth you've ever met.
I wouldn't say most down to earth, but when I met Will and Timmy, I was very surprised.
Okay.
Very surprised.
Unexpected by how down to earth they were, and you were like, "Holy fuck, these guys are just dudes."
It was the fact that they just would give you the time of day.
Okay, cool.
These dudes played bigger stages around the world, and realistically, they don't need to give you the time of day.
Mm-hmm.
But in saying that, I would never go to people that I was so expected, because when a big name would come, I would never go there and harass them with questions and be an annoyance and be a nuisance.
Some guys do that.
A lot of people
and
do that.
it doesn't
and,
work.
Yeah, it's a
bro.
big no-no.
Yeah, it's a big no-no.
But what I was surprised about is I was sitting down, and then one would come to me, "Hey, you want a drink, brother?" They come out and actually offer. And like that's something that these dudes don't need to do, and they're just doing.
And when they do it, it's like that extra, like, oh fuck,
just being genuine blokes. And everyone, like the way I see it is, I never really get too like wow, because at the end of the day, I see everyone as normal people. I treat them like normal people, regardless of who you are.
That's the biggest thing I think in the music and entertainment industry, and something that I've always been kind of just used to. Like from the get-go club, in the beginning I was kind of shy, which is why I did it. But then I very quickly learned that if you just treat everybody else like a human being,
you should
and don't put them on a pedestal, they're probably going to vibe with you.
Yeah, you get the most.
But
if
you're a drip or you're a drainer
or an air raid
or a fucking air raid, and you come along and ask them while they're playing mid-set their life story, you're probably not going to get much from them.
Yeah,
basically,
well,
that's the moral of the story on that one.
I get it though. Do you know what I mean? Like, cause I was there at one point. Like, I wouldn't say I was there, but like when you're first starting out, you get excited these things, and you don't mean to come across like that.
Yeah,
like,
but you do. You end up looking like a fangirl.
It goes.
Nobody wants a fangirl.
It goes hand in hand with you messaging people all the time, and you like when you're first starting out. And it's just there's limits, and at some point along the way in the journey, everyone will kind of learn that. So.
All right, so I've got another very thought-provocative. It is kind of deep, but not so much. It's very thought-provocative, though. If you had to become a duo, who would you bring in?
Ooh.
And it has to be someone from Oz.
Yeah, okay.
If you had to become a duo, restricted was no longer a thing. You were forced at gunpoint to become a duo. Who would be the guy you bring on?
Probably Mill J.
Miljay,
Yeah.
you reckon?
Yeah.
So none of these big guns. It'd be someone you really fuck with on a personal
are you
level.
talking like
I'm talking
someone
anybody in Australia. You had to become a duo. Who you picking?
See, for me, I would have to know that person enough to be in a duo with them because I could, for example, say, all right, I'm going to be in a duo with Will Sparks, and then like me and him haven't had enough chances to sit there.
So the answer really is still Miljay.
Yeah, I would say
cool.
So. Like, oh well.
It makes sense because you know the cunt.
Yeah, but it would have to be something that. But again, there's negatives and positives to every person, and like if I'm going empty-handed with someone, I would have to know that. But it depends because like obviously you can go with someone bigger and then help build your brand.
Well,
as a whole,
I would say trust your gut with the first answer.
Yeah.
Miljay.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
But I would say that because number one is a gun producer. Number two, I know he should be a fucking DJ.
And you guys would vibe on stage.
Yeah,
That's another
and
big
we
part
would
of
have
it
so
too.
much fucking fun together.
100%.
So much.
Like
fun.
you got to think that the other parts of that question not many people think about is if you were to blow up and tour the world, who are you prepared to spend every fucking day with?
That's what I mean. Yeah, and you want it to be someone
it's got
that
to
you
be someone
vibe
you
with.
actually
and
vibe with.
That's the main thing I think about is me and him traveling overseas. We'll just have so many
That's
fun
right.
moments.
That's right. All right. Last question that I've got.
Yep.
Deep one.
All right.
What's your end goal? What would make you think, damn, I've really got this shit on lock?
Okay.
What would it take for you to make that or have that thought? Damn, I've really fucking nailed this.
Probably playing Tomorrowland.
Okay.
I would say so.
Right.
Yeah, but
So you'd get there, you'd play, you're talking main stage Tomorrowland.
main stage.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say main. No, not even main stage.
Really?
Man. Just playing
Okay.
like, for example, Don was playing second biggest stage at Tomorrowland, Timmy Trumpet stage.
Yep.
And that's just playing Tomorrowland as a whole. That whole like, maybe not like a side silent disco stage. Like it has to be one of the top two stages.
Yeah, yeah.
Like even that second stage that Don was playing is
Yep.
huge, man.
But you would go and play that and you'd walk away going, there's no way I'm going to quit what I'm doing right now at any point because I've fucking got this shit on
yeah,
lock.
fucking oath,
Yeah,
man. Yeah,
yeah.
because any DJ to play at Tomorrowland, that's like it's like it's like studying and getting your master's degree.
Yeah.
It's like you're certified.
This certificate, like, I get
It's
you.
like
I get you.
it's
certificate of fucking, yeah.
and it's for me. It's not even like the festival itself. There's probably better festivals out there. It's just Tomorrowland is that one festival that's certified. Everyone knows that as the biggest EDM festival in the world.
If you play there, it's like getting a verified check next
that's
to your
exactly
fucking
what it
name on
is, yeah.
Instagram. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. All right, I get you. Sweet.
I would have to say that's it. But yeah,
Fucking oath. Well, cheers to our first mukbang. You don't even have a drink left. Cool. I'll
Here's an
cheers
empty one.
myself. Big thank you to Stax Burger
massive thank you
Yep.
again.
in
really do
Prospect,
appreciate
Adelaide. Go hit him up. Or Mount Gambier if you're in Victoria and you could be fucked driving to Mount Gambier. Go there, get a burger. They've got great fucking food. As you saw us demolish nearly
Victoria?
everything on the fucking table.
Victoria. Mount
Yeah, like-
Gambier, Victoria.
Mount Gambier's right near the border, brother.
Yeah, but they can't even get out their border.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
I
it's
don't know.
still
Soon
classified.
you might be able to.
Still
Soon.
classified, let's say. But
Anyway, thanks to Zane
yeah,
from
big
Stax
thanks, Zane.
Burger. You guys are fucking legends. Thanks for sponsoring the episode. You guys make amazing food. And be sure to tune in next time. We either do an episode or a mukbang. 'Cause I feel like there might be another mukbang
Yeah,
coming.
definitely will be.
There might be
Definitely
another
will
mukbang coming.
For sure.
All right.
Done.
See you next time.
Peace.
Peace.